To all the women who have sons, have you had this type of conversation with your son about women?
I saw the news this morning, and it was this lady on there putting a man on blast because he was taking her to cheesecake for the first date.
Correct.
So I want to talk to you about that.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, because she put him on blast. First of all, the fact that she had to go live because she on the first date said she don't go on many dates because it's no need to go live for that. I am a little old fashioned, so what I say y'all might not agree with it, but let me talk to y'all for just a minute. So one, she go live and say, y'all Cheesecake Factory, y'all Cheesecake Factory. Now I'm wondering who y'all is, because whoever y'all is would have had to come pick her up, because I would have left her behind sitting right there at the Cheesecake Factory. A table for one is always good enough. Y'all should have watched the Muppets, they said that. Now check this out, son. Okay, let me tell you the purpose of going on a first date, mind you.
There we go.
Okay. It's to get to know the person, because you don't know you like them. All you know is you're attracted to them. They caught your eye. They haven't captured your heart. So they shouldn't have access to your wallet. Okay? The second thing of the purpose of a date, especially a first date, okay, is to enjoy yourself in a comfortable, safe environment. You want to laugh. You want to ask questions. Most of the time, if the date is real good, you're not even eating. So this is what I want to ask. My mother raised me as a single parent, and she did take time to raise me. Here's some rules and things that she taught me coming up as a child. Number one, don't ever go nowhere hungry. Matter of fact, I don't care if it's family. You don't go to your auntie house walking in there asking for food. You don't go to your grandmother's house walking in the door saying you hungry. You certainly don't need no broad getting in the car and she ain't got nothing to eat. The second thing is, because my mama was a real mother, she raised me until the age of 13, where she met my father, who's my bonus dad, but he's my father. Do you understand me? It's a difference between a daddy and a father. He my daddy. My father is the sperm donor. Okay, check this out. He's my dad. I want you to ask them, where's the restaurant they daddy take them? You asking him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second...
Hold on then, before she get into her second question, because right now she is cooking, and I'm probably not gonna say much on this video because she's saying everything I was saying. What I would say is this: if any of you ladies have sons, you must have this conversation with your sons. A lot of times we have sons and we think that we push them off to the dad gonna teach them everything about life. No, there's certain things that a woman can teach their sons. And one thing in particular, which is I think is the most important thing, is that ladies need to give their son the game on how these women are out here in this world. What to allow from a woman and what to not allow from a woman. There's a lot of women nowadays in society that use men for a lot of monetary things. If you don't want your son to be one of those guys that get used by these women, you need to teach your son about these types of women. You need to teach your son on how he should be treated by a woman, what to expect from a woman, that he's also allowed to have boundaries. He's allowed to have self-respect. Nowadays, we're looking at the landscape of men out here, not knowing that these men are being raised by these women. If you are a good mother, you should have this conversation with your son. So who better to teach your son about women than the mother? But I'm gonna let her get back to what she's doing because she is cooking.
The question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person,
Correct.
to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that mean? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy, you full out lazy, you have no reservations on that, but you want the men to make a reservation for a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Alrighty.
She said pretty much everything I wanted to say. I don't even feel like there's anything else I need to say. You're buying your bodies, but you're hungry. That's basically what she said in the end. Now, I know I'm gonna see comments where the women are gonna say, hey, I can afford whatever it is that I've asked for a guy. That's cool, that is fine, that is fine. But we not gonna act like the majority of these women out here can afford the luxury things that they're asking for. Because you know, if you spent that money on yourself, you in return would be the broke one. A lot of you women are the broke men. I'm not here to bash women at all, but we not gonna act like these women don't exist. If you're not this kind of woman, this video does not apply to you. But we're not gonna act like there's not a group of women in society that gets by in life off of using other men. They've done it for centuries. We're not gonna act like there's not a group of women who don't have men in their phone labeled the food guy, the nail guy, the rent guy, the gas guy. So ladies, once again, if this does not apply to you, let it fly. Now I'm sure y'all probably gonna say, well, there's men out here too that use women. There very much are men out here who use women. Not all men use women, not all women use men. We're talking about the group of people who do this. There's a lot of men who use women for a place to stay, for a home cooked meal, and they add no value to her life. If anything, they take away from her more than they add, more than they multiply. And there's a group of women who take away from men that they don't add anything to his life. They don't multiply what's in his life. They are the people that we talk about in these videos. You guys know what's out there. Ladies, if you have a son, or if one day you have a son, this is the conversation that you need to have with your son. Fellas, if you have daughters, or one day if you have a daughter, there's a conversation you need to have with your daughter, because no one wants to work hard and get taken advantage of, man or woman, or whatever you identify as. To all the women who have sons, have you had this type of conversation with your son about women? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you like this video, make sure you like this video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to give you a different perspective. No agenda, no pandering. I'm not swayed by either side. I'm not really for the gender wars. I'm just giving you my opinion on the things that I see. Stay safe, stay cool, love yourself, love each other. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.